Jermaine, how are you doing that? You're floating. You're a magician.
Is it my responsibility to say all the things at the beginning like you did yesterday? Can you just be a kind friend? Do that? Low key, yeah, because I didn't remember what
Are
you
you on
said.
Whisper, Harry, or very quiet?
No, something's wrong with like my voice box, and I
Okay,
don't.
I'm gonna come over here then. Just pretend I'm in front of you.
Here, I'll stand. It's okay.
Help me. I'm stuck in between the chairs.
Oh,
I'll just sit here now. Oh, I wasn't. I said it, but my fingers. Duke Nukem.
Hera Fox.
I do.
I don't think so. Okay, so a lot of these questions are just yes or no questions. But if you want to share more information, you're more than
Before we
welcome to.
start, I believe there's a sensitivity slider. Try putting that like.
If I put it too much louder, then I'll be shouting and I don't want everyone to like hear it.
Are you shouting? Like, are you on shout right now?
No, I'm on normal.
Try shout. Maybe it'll make you a little bit louder.
It's like my actual voice box. Can
Oh,
you
okay.
hear me? Is this really quiet? Like, what does it sound
I
like?
can hear you. I just some words don't come through.
Is this any better? Please
A
be
tiny
aware
bit, but
those
now there's
shots.
World War III outside, so
Yes, we will just disregard and hope that the officers are. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, so you can hear me clearly, right? At
Yes.
least for the most part.
For the most part, yes.
Okay, most of these questions are yes or no, but you're more than welcome to share more information if you choose to do so. You were not detained that day this scene happened, correct?
Correct.
You chose to be outside of the police department, correct?
Correct.
You were standing in a circle with two individuals, yes?
Uh, describe, please elaborate what you mean by circle.
You were standing side by side. We could just call it an oval if you'd like. You can describe the shape even. You were standing with
Please,
two
yes, please
individuals.
describe what shape you mean.
I'll reword the question. Were you standing with two individuals?
Yes.
And one of those individuals, were they wearing white and gray?
Yes.
What were you wearing?
My exact clothes that I have on now.
What colors are that? Is
It's like a dark bluish and a white.
that? Were you within arm's length of these two individuals?
At one point, yes, but not the entire time.
How long would you say?
It was about a minute, 2 minutes out of the 10-minute interaction.
So you were standing with these two individuals for only 1 to 2 minutes throughout this entire thing.
As far as I can recall, it may have been longer.
Did anyone force you to stay there?
No.
You were free to leave at any time.
Yes.
During this interaction, you heard one of the individuals say, "Would you want a demonstration? Yes or no?" Did you hear one of the individuals say, "Would you want a demonstration?"
I don't recall.
Okay, if you heard him say that, would you understand that to be a threatening statement?
I will not be answering hypotheticals.
Okay, how about this? After the suspect or the man in question, he asked, "Would you want a demonstration?" to one of the officers, you then followed up not once but twice with, "Am I going to need to represent you in a few minutes? Yes or no?"
I believe I said it once.
You only said it one time?
I believe so. I don't recall.
Okay, but you did say, "Am I going to need to represent you in a few minutes?"
I did.
That question implies you anticipated possible criminal conduct? Yes or no?
It did.
Did you believe escalation was likely?
It did. I then walked away after he said that. After I said
Yet,
that, sorry.
yet you did not leave the area at that point. Instead, you moved approximately a few feet away and sat on a bench. Yes or no?
Correct.
A few feet is not what most people would consider leaving the scene, correct?
That's up for opinions.
Okay, I'll reword this. What would you consider leaving the scene?
I'm unsure what the perimeter of the scene would be.
Okay, you witnessed the individual shoot a police officer, yes or no?
Correct.
Was that officer shot in the head?
I believe so. I don't
Is
know
that a
exactly where the bullet struck.
okay? Is that a life-threatening event?
It is.
Would you agree that qualifies as an active shooter situation?
Yes.
You did not immediately flee the area after the first shots?
No. I was in fear, so I put my hands up as to not anger him in any way.
Anger who?
Oh, was there a second question?
Anger who?
Anger him. Is that a
Anger
question?
who? You're saying anger him? Who's him?
I put my hands up as to not try to anger the shooter and to not put my own life in danger, as I felt running would make him shoot me.
You remained within approximately, I don't know, we'll say 10 to 15 feet of the area, yes or no?
Yes.
After the officer was shot, did you move toward the body?
Yes. I went to go
Did
check on him.
did you see the shooter running away?
I witnessed him go across the street.
So you were physically closest to the down officer when Officer Rose exited the building,
I believe so.
and the confirmed shooter was no longer visible at that time.
I am unable to answer on what Officer Rose saw.
I'm talking about what you see. Was the shooter visible at that time?
At the time I was shot, I did see the shooter.
No, I'm asking if Duke seen the shooter when he was walking toward the officer. You were going to check on him. That is what you just said, correct?
Correct.
And at this time, did you see the shooter?
Yes.
And where was he?
Across the street.
Was he staying in one spot or
He was moving around. I can unsure to I cannot elaborate.
You were standing over the downed officer, or
I don't recall my exact positioning.
your back was turned to the building?
Yes.
Were you reaching into your pockets?
Yes.
At this time, your hands were not raised. Yes or no?
Yes.
Rose can also be heard asking multiple times where the shooter was. Did you hear this?
No.
You did not yell, I'm unarmed.
I did not know there
You,
was an officer behind me.
you, you did not yell, I'm unarmed. Yes or no?
No.
Did you yell, I'm an attorney? Yes or no?
At which point?
At any point.
Yes.
When?
I don't recall. I just recall saying it at some point.
Was it after you were shot?
I believe so.
Did you yell, the shooter ran that way, or the shooter is across the street?
Possibly. I don't recall.
Would you agree that reaching into your pockets in an active shooter scene is not standard with hands up body language?
Yes.
And you were dressed in white with this exact outfit. Looks like a white long sleeve shirt. Yes or no? That's fine. So do you agree that from about 10 to 15 feet away, clothing similarities can make identification more difficult?
No.
And you cannot testify to what Officer Rose's exact angle of view was when she exited the building, yes or no?
Not without review of body cam.
But in that moment, in that scene,
I am unable to see what she's seeing out of her own eyes.
you cannot testify to what Officer Rose's exact angle of view was when she exited, yes or no?
Correct.
You cannot testify to what lighting conditions she was experiencing or any sort of, you know, we'll say blockages, trees, anything like that. You cannot testify to that, correct?
I am unable to speak on what she saw out of her own eyes.
Thank you. And you heard multiple gunshots, yes or no?
Elaborate what you mean by heard.
Did you hear with your ears multiple gunshots being fired when the officer was shot?
No.
You did not hear multiple gunshots?
I did not hear multiple gunshots.
How many gunshots did you hear?
If I can recall, I believe the suspect shot the officer once.
Was the officer shot, then shot dead?
I believe so.
Okay, so then whenever somebody is shot and then shot dead, that takes two bullets, then, yes or no?
Yes.
So at that point, there would be multiple shots, yes or no?
Please define what you mean by multiple.
More than one.
I would agree with that statement.
Do you know who fired the final shot?
Do you mean in the entire scene?
I want to know, do you know who fired the final shot that killed the officer?
I do not know the person's identity.
But is it the same suspect that is in question?
Yes.
Would you agree officers are trained to respond immediately to active shooters?
I am unable to speak on the training of Salio.
I mean, I'm not asking about training.
It has been a very long time and certain things may have changed. I do not want to wrongfully speak on current Salio training procedures.
Okay. You chose to remain near an escalating armed confrontation between an officer and another suspect, yes or no?
Please define what you mean by escalating.
they were actively in a confrontation back and forth. The suspect then said, "Do you want a demonstration?" and started pulling out his weapon. You then chose to remain in that area. Yes or no?
Correct.
And you anticipated possible criminal behavior,
Correct.
and you did not meaningfully distance yourself from this situation.
As we have stated before, I did walk away.
To where?
The other side of the tree.
The other side of the tree.
Yes.
Okay. And you approached after and remained near a freshly shot officer. Yes or no?
Yes.
You placed yourself within lethal proximity of an unresolved active shooter scene. Yes or no?
No.
Okay. You placed yourself within an active shooter scene. Yes or no?
I was already there.
But I thought you walked away.
I never said I left the scene, ma'am. I walked away to a distance that I believe was safe, as the tree provided some cover.
Am I allowed to ask why you were getting into your pockets in the middle of the active shooter scene with a gun visibly in your
That is,
hand when
that is a
Officer Woods
question for
shot
my
you?
attorney, ma'am.
All right.
Please restate the question.
Why were you in your pockets in an active shooter situation and when being shot you can see a gun visibly in your hand?
I believed that it was my right to protect myself and the civilian next to me and the downed officer.
So you had intent to pull out your weapon,
Yes.
but I thought the shooter ran across the street and left the area.
I did not say left the area. I said walked across the street. I am unaware of his intentions. He may have came back. Since we had witnessed him do that, I did believe that there was a possibility of him trying to take us out so that we could not testify against him.
And you cannot testify to what Rose believed about your pocket movement or you getting into your pockets, yes or no?
I'm not Rose. I'm unable to speak on what goes on in her head.
Thank you. And you can't say with certainty what a reasonable officer would perceive in that exact situation, correct?
I'm unable to speak on what she perceives as it is inside of her head.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with me?
No.
I think that covers all of my questions. We can, well, at the, yeah, that's fine, sure.
Incorrect. I believe the words I had used previously was tracksuit. I could be wrong. You are correct about my statement about my clothes. I believe so. It was a sweater-esque clothing item. Is it racist for me to answer this? He was a darker individual, black or brown. Absolutely, I am white trash. Absolutely not. It is two different colors. I have. Yes, we actually every day after class, our exit ticket to leave was to color a certain picture. No. No. It is, if you look on every single spot on that piece of item, the hue or color does not differentiate at all. And it's the same exact hue, tone, color across the entire clothing item. Please define monocolored. Yes, that would mean there would be one monocolor, if I'm using that word correctly. Do you mean the vest specifically or the entire outfit? No, I would not. Your voice box cut out. Please repeat your question. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct. I am not. I am. In fact, I do have my card on me right now. No. I've heard it come up in conversation. I'm not unsure of the meaning. They do reposition themselves. Correct. I do.
Objection. He wasn't able to answer questions in regards to law enforcement previously. I think we could.
It was, I believe he asked me a question about my previous experience. I did not answer your question on current police training procedures as I'm not an officer currently.
I think those things were based on feelings, not facts. That's okay. We can just continue.
It is to eliminate any threat as the threat could cause more downed persons. Yes. I was facing where the suspect was running. Yes. By a person. I cannot recall my exact words. I believe I said something along the lines of, I am innocent and the suspect is that way, and something about me being an attorney. Yes. No. After I had went to the ground, after I was shot, I was unable to very much move. When I fell, I kind of fell on my backside, and that turned me to face towards the officer, and that's when I saw that it was an officer that shot me. Yes. 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 After I had pulled out my firearm, it was apparent that he was not returning, as right before I went to go put it up, I was then shot by the officer. I do. I did get her name and badge number after I was given medical attention by EMS. No. No. Um, I believe that he was about to fight the officer. Absolutely. Please state that again. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Were you acting as a civilian in that moment?
Please restate your question.
Were you acting as a civilian in that moment?
Please define what you mean by civilian.
Define civilian. And I would say the same matters that all the previous questions were asked.
What?
We'll say the same term that Jermaine just asked if civilians were able to or had a obligation to report things without endangering themselves. And you answered the question. What was it? No.
Please define what you mean by act as civilian. What does a civilian act like? Understood. Yes, I was acting as a civilian in that sense.
Thank you. That's all. No further questions.